This is the chart of silver on a daily scale. The price action in the past week conformed exactly to the pattern that I had in mind that I presented to you, and I still think that silver is heading down for at least another 2-3 months. I do not know at this point in time whether silver is going to break the floor registered right here in December 2015. I tend to think that it's not so sure, and I'm not so sure that it's going to do that. I think it's quite possible that we would have a surprise bounce like that, and we have to be fully prepared for that. But short term, I am reasonably convinced that we will see further weakness in silver. I'm going to have to revise my thinking and prepare for a surprise should silver show us that it is able to climb above the black line. The black line comes at 17.68, okay, or thereabouts. Okay, if it manages to climb above the black line, that's news. That's news that will force me to rethink the entire pattern that I'm working with. And I can tell you that it doesn't have to necessarily go all the way to 17.68. It's enough that it manages to run to 17.5 in an impulsive manner, and that's going to already make me think hard that maybe I've missed something. Sorry, that maybe silver is actually ready to go a lot higher. But as I look at the chart now and I look at the price action right from the top here, I am reasonably convinced that silver has more legs on the downside waiting for it than on the upside. So let's have a look at the 60 minutes. And it is really working exactly as I expected, and silver is way clearer. The pattern in silver is way clearer than the pattern in gold, at least to me. As far as I'm concerned, it seems to me much clearer. I've got this as 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then run up. You have this as an A, B, C, D, E, fourth wave ending here. That's your fifth wave, so you got your first leg down right here. And on this we build. When I say we build, what we're doing, we are expecting a correction to the first leg down. And so far so good. We had an ABC. I told you it will give us an ABC, will come down, came down. Gave us perfect triangle right in the middle, which made it even easier for us to forecast this drop. I told you we have a perfect B here, and that's, you can see my arrows went straight on my arrows. I didn't add them today. And it went straight on my arrows, unbelievable, went down to check the floor here, and now I'm telling you there is a fairly high degree of certitude that the way I see it is very likely to go back up now. It's likely to go to 16.9, maybe even higher, as it is in the process of delivering ABC. A, ABC, B, and that's going to be a C. The C could be composed of 5 legs, that's the classic. Okay, that's the classic 5 legs, or it could be that it is going to be composed of an ABC, like that. That's quite possible. That's an ABC, that will be your X, and that's another ABC. So the second wave was not, if you like, will not end up being a classic ABC with a C5 legs, but rather composed of ABC, X, ABC. Either way, I expect a bounce for several days. That will take it towards 16.9, and then weakness should seep in again, and we should see silver going for a big blow. Big blow. Silver is likely to get a big blow here that will send it down in a third wave, and will go and break 15.6. In short, that's going to be an impulsive move, taking it a lot lower, as is reflected. I mean, this pattern is being echoed in other forex pairs that we have examined and we are going to examine further in this video. So that is the context in which I see a third wave developing here in silver. Okay, here's gold. Gold, as I just mentioned, the pattern is less clear, but what I can make out of it here, and I expressed my need to have a bit of support from the forex market, and we did take a look at the Australian dollar, US dollar. We are taking constant look at US dollar, Canadian dollar. These are things that are very useful to check if you are interested in the precious metals. Don't forget the US dollar South African rand, British pound South African rand. Here, for example, I would imagine that silver, that the gold starts the move right from here, and that gives me a 1-2. If that's correct, that's probably another 1-2 in process here. Okay, that's similar to what we have just discussed in the case of the Australian dollar, US dollar. Do you remember? So that will work as a 1-2, 1-2. Gold came down exactly as I expected. That's the 60 minutes now, and you can see my arrows again. Do not dating from today. I did not add them now before recording this video. That was my ABC unchanged. That's an A, that's a B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Came down, and then we are now expecting a rebound. So as soon as you see gold running back above 1,322, on the 60-minute scale, it's very likely it's registering a signal to go back to 1,340, 1,346 or so. Yes, ABC, ABC, you're with me, and potentially 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, C complete, after which expect an absolute washout. Okay, expect an absolute washout in gold here, and it could be highly profitable to be on the short side if I'm getting it right. Let me show you. You see, if this is U1, that's U2, a washout will take it like that. This we have to take out now. Okay, so that is basically the projection. The market will go into a 3 of 3. I am probably wrong, and I missed something, and something is not quite right with this wave count. If gold manages to run back there to 1,360, then I'm going to have to sit back, scratch my head hard, and wonder what is going on. This is not supposed to happen. Do you see? This is not supposed to happen according to the structure that I am promoting here.